Live from a previously unfinished attic in downtown Monroe, this is Drawing Bigger Circles, where we dig into what's going on behind the scenes and out in the streets of our city, Monroe, North Carolina. My name is Stephen Stegall, and I'm the chairperson for Change from Monroe, and we're a grassroots organization that seeks to connect neighbors to neighbors through political engagement, civic education, and a myriad of community service opportunities. And as always, I'm joined by my producer, whose penis I will not be tasting, no matter what his shirt tells me to do, Kevin Daniels, and my temporarily permanent co-host, whose suggestion to pick up trash in the community went horribly awry, Barb Kirton.
How you doing?
Hey, y'all.
Barb wanted to pick up trash?
Well, we were making jokes, and I was like, that'd be funny to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just figured it was like, we caught the mayor. Or something easy like that, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah.
If you caught him, he wasn't in Monroe, so.
True. Yeah. You know, the community can be such a big thing. You know, it's like it's wherever we aim our net, our trash net. But anyway, how's it going, everybody?
It's going.
It's
It's
well,
going.
Yeah.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
Everybody's busy. We got summer crap going on. I would like to draw attention to, wait, where's it at? Oh, right there. My pumpkin clown face has
Sad face.
has been turned to sad.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to drop my daughter off at school.
Oh.
She's a
Good reason to be sad.
she's a Appalachian State. What are they? Mountaineers.
Mountaineers.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
There's a big statue of Yosef on the like right out there in the plaza when you show up, and he's doing this. He's going like that. So I've literally been following her around the entire time we were up there going
We need a shot of that.
Yeah.
We got one. Do you not know how cameras work?
Yeah.
I'm saying like a freeze. Shut up, Kevin. Go home.
So yeah, she was just like, you know, doing the whole like, you're embarrassing me thing, you know. As
That's actually probably going to be the name of this episode.
yeah.
You're embarrassing me. Because everything that we're going to talk about,
Talking to
that's going to
Monroe.
apply.
Yeah, talking to Monroe right to your face. Yeah. You're embarrassing me, Monroe.
Barb, you went to brunch this morning at East Frank.
I did.
Do you have a reveal for us on how the menu was?
The menu was delicious as always, and it was packed.
Yeah.
I rolled up and I was like, wow, that's weird. It's not packed. And as soon as we ordered, I looked up and there was a line.
Yeah.
There was a big line at the counter, and, you know, it was great as always.
That's what happens at good restaurants.
Yeah, you know?
They have the Waffle Witch,
Oh my
Yes.
God, that's my favorite.
not to be confused with the Barb Witch.
Okay.
That's your Barb Witch.
That's about as good as mine.
Yeah, you guys
joke.
That was
Yeah.
better. She almost hit me for mine.
We're phoning it in.
I'm telling you, man. Do better.
We
boys.
don't really have a script today.
Not at all.
Yeah, thank God we didn't plan that one.
I know, right?
That would be much worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have the waffle is pretty sugary and
Yeah, yeah.
really
Delicious.
good.
It's chicken and waffles, basically.
Well, no, it's a Waffle Witch. It's
It's
waffle.
a sandwich.
It's the bread.
I'm thinking of a different thing.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm sure they do have chicken and waffles, but
No, they
that's
do, yeah.
a southern thing I have not latched onto. I've latched onto saying "bless your heart."
Ooh,
Yeah.
you have?
I have.
Kevin.
Oh my God, it's so fun to say.
It's the sarcasm.
And especially when you say it with a New York accent.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Hey, I'm blessing your heart over here.
Never mind. That's the name of the episode. Hey, I'm blessing your heart over here. You better type that down. Yeah. All right.
All right, so-
Steven, you eaten anywhere interesting?
Have I eaten anywhere? Not in Monroe, actually. So we did actually go to, like we saw this. What's the lady that does the? Is it Ferry Boyce?
Yes, the
Oh.
real estate agent who does the best of.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I did her survey not too long ago, and East Frank was up for like best restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. Franklin Court Grill, and there seems like one other one. I can't remember who it was, but anyway. And then there was a couple breakfast destinations that they were touting, which was Gus's. Man, I'm drawing a blank on the other ones right now. Sorry.
This is how you know
Knife
we
and
don't plan.
fork.
I know.
Or
But anyway,
something,
yeah,
and-
something like that. But yeah,
Oh, Knife and Fork was there?
But
I mean, it's a good diner. It just
Yeah.
it surprised me. That,
but you know, we like a good, like you know, kind of like just standard breakfast every once in a while, just showing up, 2 eggs and some bacon and a little bit of toast or something. And it's you'd be amazed how like hard that is to kind of do, right?
Oh, you can't beat the Waffle House.
Yeah, Waffle House is okay. Don't get me wrong, but like Gus's, actually they've stepped their game up. So I would suggest anybody if they're looking for breakfast places to go try that off of Walkup Avenue.
I do the Village Grill on Dickinson.
That was one of our go-tos.
Yeah,
yep. I would actually put Gus's above them, but everybody's got their taste.
I'm kind of not like you in that whole, like, oh, you could fuck up some eggs. Like I pretty much am like, nope, this is an omelet. Thank you.
Okay, so are we going to do this? The omelet conversation?
Oh, go.
Oh.
Because I have actually been practicing French omelets lately. And I'm looking for any
yet-
excuse.
But I have a question.
Here we are without omelets in front of us.
And I'm hungry.
No, oh, hold on a second.
Yeah.
No, because
this
I
is
brought you a
bullshit.
loaf of bread that I made.
Oh,
I
did
brought
you?
nothing.
Yes.
I didn't notice.
And a jar of pickles.
Oh, yeah, I did see that, yeah.
And
I brought your wife flowers
Okay,
once.
so for everybody,
I can buy myself flowers.
I will be making omelets for the crew after we get done
This
here.
is fucking bullshit right
rah,
there.
rah, rah.
So here's the difference between a regular,
Thank
like an
you.
American omelet and like a French omelet. Okay, so
One comes with wheat.
yeah. No, but like the American omelet, you got your well cooked eggs. Everything's cooked through all the way. There's no runniness to it or anything like that. And then
Beautiful.
you put your ingredients in there. You got your Western omelet. You got your Greek omelet. You
please
got
stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna do like Bubba here with shrimp.
I know. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You got your omelet with cheese. You got your omelet with tomatoes.
Your barbecue omelet. But a French omelet is like, and I sound like haughty right now.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Fancy
Put an accent
pants.
on there.
Yeah, I know. But no, a French omelet is like a lot more delicate and simple.
Oh.
And so what you do is you get your pan like kind of, well, there's a couple different ways to do it. The way I like to do it is you get your pan at like kind of like medium heat. Put your nice a knob of butter in there.
Knob of butter is the name of my
butter.
band.
I know, yeah.
I like that one.
Nice little knob of butter, and then you dump your well-beaten eggs into there because you want them to be
Naughty.
Yeah, exactly. you want them to be like
They were
kind of
bad.
consistent all the way through, and then immediately instead of like you know how you make scrambled eggs, you just start scrambling them up.
Actually, all the omelets that I've ever started become scrambled eggs.
Well, yeah. So okay. So you scramble them up to the point to where like you're making a nice like kind of like you're getting like nice curds and stuff in there. But then you wait like right before you have the entire amount of liquid like kind of like solidified. You stop and then you let it kind of like even itself back out and become like omelet shaped again. Okay. By the way, you have to use a nonstick pan for this.
Of course.
Yeah. Or it just doesn't work. And then once you kind of get the liquid to about maybe, I don't know, about 70% done, you start to kind of like roll it up like a tortilla. Okay. In the pan, you tip the pan up and you let gravity just kind of like double it over for you a couple times. And then you let the lip of the pan kind of like fold it on the other side for you. And then you'd like invert it into your plate. So what you end up with is a nicely
Complicated.
no, it's not complicated at all. I
Nicely
promise you.
complicated.
I could show it to you and it takes about maybe a minute and a half to do, but
Perfect.
it's like, yeah. But you end up with you know how like an American omelet will have like kind of like browning around the edges and like it's kind of, there's some spots that are like even kind of crispy, which are good. This is like smooth all the way through, like pillowy soft. And then the inside is like creamy because the eggs aren't quite cooked.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. So, but it's become like my new favorite omelet now.
I've
and
never
been,
even tried one.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
practice them like all the time. It's
I don't
like,
like
who
my
wants
eggs
omelets?
runny. I don't like my eggs runny at all.
Oh, really?
Oh, no,
Oh,
all
man.
the way
So,
through.
so here's the thing. I've done them wrong a bit to where like they're still kind of runny, but you don't want them runny so much as just like creamy. You know what I mean? It's like you couldn't like
Shut it.
once you kind of cut into them, there's nothing oozing out.
Shut it.
Sounds like you need some ointment.
But it's still like, kind of smooth and like
Buttery.
buttery. It's a great word for that.
Shut it.
Yeah.
You're the one who moaned after
I
it.
know.
It sounds delicious.
My omelets will make you moan.
Oh, damn.
Bragging about her weight loss over here and saying buttery.
Right.
Listen, I'm lacking in that department with buttery and deliciousness. I have to cut back on it.
Not the episode to talk about.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So if anybody wants to, just email us and I'll send you my link to my omelet. I guess like instructional video.
Sounds like omelets at Steven's house.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you take a little bit of like chives and you kind of garnish the last little bit.
He's got to take it there.
I'm saying,
Show off.
it's so good.
Yeah.
So that's like my wife's new favorite breakfast now.
Mm.
And I'm
It's a coincidence that her favorite breakfast is one that you have to cook.
oh, right. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. I'm not sure if it's like her new favorite breakfast or it's just the fact that she doesn't have to cook it.
Well, I will
both.
say that
It's both.
nobody makes peanut butter and jelly exactly like I'm a big fan of the jelly and not as much peanut butter, and I got to balance it right and stuff like that. But when someone else makes it, it's like, this is better than what I do. Right. And no matter what it is, it's just I did not have to figure out where to put the knife after I put the peanut butter on there and before I cut the sandwich.
I just said, hey, I'd like to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then it showed up. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why it's better.
I don't know about you. There's a great commercial from years ago where this woman was like so sick and tired of doing laundry. And the guy's like, are you kidding me? This is fantastic. Like, why don't you just leave it on the table? Watch this.
Oh, no.
He's like, I come in, I put my laundry, like I leave it here, and then bam, the next day it's gone.
It's the magic coffee
and then
table.
it's like, it's folded and put it. It's like, I leave my dishes here, and bam, they're all washed and put away. And then,
He's like, I didn't want to say anything about this because I didn't want to jinx it.
Yeah,
But
and I'm fairly
I
certain.
tell you,
Here's what happens.
if you leave clothes on this table in the morning, they're just magically gone. I can't explain it.
And then 2 days later, they're folded up and put back in the dresser. And I think the commercial ended with her walking out of the apartment with a suitcase.
So. Yeah. He's like, he must have left her on the table.
Anyway, all right, cool. So Gus's, East Frank, and I got nothing. I have not been out to eat in a little bit.
What?
You don't want to
Are
give
you
a shout out
ill?
to the last person who made you that peanut butter and jelly sandwich even?
No.
Okay.
But because I work up in Indian Trail, so we do a lot of food up there.
Yeah.
And I would love to shout out, and I know this isn't part of Monroe, but Hemby Hoagies, a huge fan. They do bagels in the morning, then hoagies in the afternoon.
Where's this located?
Why?
It's by the Food Lion in Hemby Bridge on Idlewild.
Okay.
And it's fantastic. And then so we kind of did a lot of different lunch places this week. Pizzanti Pizza, always a good go-to.
I've heard you talk about them.
That's where I met my husband.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Yeah. And but they have the best wings also in the county. So, but unfortunately, they're not going to be part of any voting because they are not in Monroe.
Oh.
So sorry to break some rules here.
Damn.
Yeah. Well.
Why?
All right.
I'm hungry now. Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah. Got that out of the way. Now we can do all the stuff that makes our stomach turn.
Yeah, right. So what's first on the agenda today? Do you want to go ahead and jump in?
Yeah.
I
So
can't get my mic right. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Gary Anderson resigned from city council.
Yeah. I was gonna. I should put my on the soundboard. I should put like the little breaking news.
That would
thing,
be a good
but
one.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was breaking news as of what, last week sometime? Or
Friday.
Friday. Yeah. So
A week ago Friday?
I can't remember. Yeah.
It must have been. It was a week ago Friday.
Yeah, we should have recorded already, but we haven't. So anyway.
Well, we're doing this every 2 weeks. If you want us to do it more often, send us money.
Right.
But so he was experiencing some health issues, and he resigned.
Right.
And then after that, the famous investigation came out. Did anyone read the investigation?
The CMPD version.
No. Well, the CMPV
CMPD.
Fuck you.
I got it.
the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department version was.
Oh, you're talking about the council version.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There was they're like, nope, okay, not enough to charge with,
Right.
hearsay, guesses, blah blah blah. And then the council version was they took all of the rumors and basically said, in our report, we found this rumor, and this rumor.
Right. Yeah.
And so it was like, okay, great, no arrests then.
Now what? Yeah.
So that just confirms what we thought from the get-go with Burns. You know what I mean? That the investigation was always going to have a thumb on the scale and not going to be a real investigation into the issue at hand, but rather tracking down every rumor. And then rather than say, which it does kind of say it, that, none of these rumors could be verified.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It does say that, but for some reason, Burns and Ball and all the other idiots are running with this, like, vindication, like we did something. We forced him off the council because of his horrible behavior. And it's like, you forced him off the council because of your horrible behavior, but not in the way you think, because you're just evil people who are harassing people.
Yeah, I mean,
but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So
yeah, I mean, you harassed him into sickness, basically. Is what's going. I mean, it was what his explanation was.
Trust me, every time I get diarrhea, I don't blame the lettuce. I blame Michelle Ball. Some bullshit that I had to read.
I think it goes without saying, but we probably should say it anyway. Just like
We're going to say it.
Nobody here is defending the actions of a supposed pedophile. But we're also saying that, like jumping to conclusions about this stuff is just not the way that civilized people are supposed to handle themselves. And or people who are wanting to run a city, should run an investigation for that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just this was I hate to use this fucking term, but this was a witch hunt, from the very beginning.
Did it say?
Sorry, he used your name in vain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Barb. Yep.
Did they say who did the city's investigation? I missed that.
They did have the name of the organization.
So it wasn't an actual official.
I'll check. Well, I mean, obviously, it's probably someone donating to Burns.
I was going to say who's funding. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's a good question, though.
Yeah,
how much this
I'd be
costs the
interested
city.
to know.
We'll do more into that, but once Anderson resigned, I assumed that would be the end of it.
Yeah.
But of course, that's not how a political, to use your word,
Yeah.
witch hunt works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't sit there and say, "Oh, he resigned, so I guess
no.
this is over."
Yeah. No, they want to completely destroy this man.
They were trying to completely destroy it.
Yeah.
For their own benefit.
Yeah.
Yes, they were taking the Anderson name in vain, so to speak.
Right. Yeah. Well, again, if something comes out and it's there's some kind of corroboration showing that Gary did these things,
Lock him up.
Lock it, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, whatever steps have to be taken to protect whoever these alleged victims are. Nobody's going to stand in your way. And can we also just say that one more time, this is a fucking Republican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, as much as you guys want to name him as some sort of like honorary Democrat just because he's not like going across with your your rigid ideology of what a Republican should be, does not change the fact that he still has an R beside his name.
Literally voted the Republican way in every vote.
Every vote, yeah. So again, clean up your own fucking house
Yeah.
before you start calling out other people's.
So we do know that, and because we did this, I'll say 2 years ago, I really started to kind of write to the council because Burns's behavior has been absolutely disgusting. And I'm like, hey, and every time we got back, it's so expensive to do one of these investigations, and we don't. And Burns at the drop of a hat's like, oh, I don't care, I'll waste your money.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep.
I hope that the cost will not prevent future ethics and violation.
We shall see.
investigations. We shall
Yes,
see.
we shall. Yes, we shall.
But the other news that came out of Tuesday is they are not going to replace Robert Burns or.
Damn.
Anderson.
Yeah, they're not replacing Burns either.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not going to replace him before the election because his seat is one of the ones that's up. So it would be and frankly, it would have been interesting because the city charter disagrees with the General Assembly on how that seat would be filled.
Do tell.
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
Yes.
So in the General
We
Assembly,
got an hour to kill, baby.
yeah, we've already killed like 30 minutes of it because Barb was talking about omelets or some shit.
Sorry.
But the General Assembly has this is how you fill a vacant seat.
Right.
And then the city of Monroe was like, well, we're going to do it that the council would appoint the new person to come in and sit down. You know, so it would be 6 of them would vote to see who goes into the seat next. And of course, in a functioning democracy where they put up normal people, it would probably be 6-0, right? But in the city charter where it talks about this filling of the seat, it says no matter what NCGA rule, blah, 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 says, Monroe's going to do it this way, which is to let the council vote. Because other seats, for example, the Board of Education, when someone from District 1 resigned 7 years ago and they needed to fill the seat, it's actually the person the chair of the party of the individual who resigned gets to appoint that person. So if Gary Anderson resigns under that rule, then the chair of the Republican Party gets to appoint the replacement.
Okay.
Yes. Because, it's all about Republicans control stuff, so they want to make sure that they can just keep, they don't want to leave it up for an election.
Yeah.
They want to make sure that they have the power and the appointment. And
So
also,
when they appoint someone, though, does the council still get to vote on that?
no.
Okay.
That's the point.
So that's the anti-democratic shit.
Right. They just get to appoint it.
Right.
Now, I will say
Small
that
D Democrat.
we
by the
saw this happen in the county commissioners when Gary Sides
way. Yep.
passed away, that the chair of the Republican Party got to appoint the replacement.
Right.
However, they did a Democratic thing where the representatives within the party got to vote.
Okay.
And the bigger issue that everyone had was that the fourth highest vote getter in the primary was not one of the options.
Oh, sure.
And that's how
Yeah.
Wedrell or whatever,
Yeah.
the husband of the wife of the woman who's on the
That's
Wax-
all-
saw
Husband of
city
the
council.
wife of the woman.
Yeah.
it made sense in my head.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
Taste the penis. So anyway, so that is kind of how that process would work. And Franco kind of raised that question. And the lawyer was like, yep, HB3 makes that very clear. Now, HB3, of course, is new and changes the elections and blah, 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 blah. And one of the reasons that the council would vote on who was next is because our race was nonpartisan.
Right.
Now that it is partisan, I think that they're going to try to, in the future, have the chair of the party of the person who resigns or gets kicked off appoint the person, which would go against the Monroe Charter. So they need to fix the Monroe
Right.
Charter.
I'm sure they'll get right on that.
Yeah.
Did that make sense to everyone at home?
I understand it. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But I'm
Send
not.
Kevin an email if it didn't.
Send Kevin an email at steven@changeformonroe.com.
Where it will be promptly ignored.
So anyway, that's everything that happened with Gary Anderson. We wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you didn't do it. And if you did, sorry.
Yeah. Don't target children or whatever minors.
Yeah.
From what I understand, it wasn't children, so to speak, but definitely people under the age of 18.
Well, okay, so the official investigation came back with, this is the official story, that Gary Anderson, or someone who looks like Gary Anderson, walked up to a 15-year-old on the sidewalk and said, I would like to draw you nude. Like he's fucking Jack from fucking Titanic, you know?
Yeah, who
like,
does that?
Like this 15-year-old's out there, like, draw me
I would
like
like
one
to
of your
draw
French girls.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
like, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so suppose that happened. And then the person said, I'm 15, and not another word was spoken. Gary Anderson walked away.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
So, okay, here's the right thing. He did the right thing.
unlike
He did the right thing.
Allegedly,
Maybe
yeah,
he wanted to draw a
unlike Michelle Ball's husband,
Right.
yes,
who was
indeed.
very aware that he was talking to a 14-year-old.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just like to
Ouch.
slip that in once in a while. Giggity.
Yeah, every once in a while. But yeah, but the whole thing, with surrounding, I guess, if you want to talk about like the society that all this is happening in. If Gary Anderson is a gay man, I mean,
Let
I'm
it
sorry,
fly, baby.
Yeah, dude, let the flag fly and just be who you want to be. Obviously, don't target minors and things like that. I mean, that goes without saying, but. This is the oppressive society that we have kind of propagated around us, is that, men or women for that matter, can't be themselves, and they end up
right.
doing terrible things like this. Or I guess, again, allegedly, if we have to say that every single time.
Well, there was recently something somewhere, one of the Republican pundits that came out and said, like, Turning Point USA is nothing but a big blackmail scheme for all the gay people that it belongs to, because that's their entire, identity, is that being gay is evil.
Yeah.
And so they have this entire blackmail file. Lindsey Graham, good old Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Anyway, so yeah, but either way, it is what it is. It was another Republican off the council, so we got that going for us.
Right.
What's next?
Yeah. Another list of on the horribles.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of horrible
Speaking
people,
of horrible asshole
Right.
number 2. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I think this is the only time we're allowed to use the C word on the broadcast. Michelle Ball.
Carrot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrot. So this carrot, Michelle Ball.
That doesn't ring like it. Yeah.
No, really doesn't.
No.
All right. So
See
this,
you next Tuesday.
So this cunt, Michelle Ball,
Oh.
decides to post up her feelings about a foul in the NBA. Did you see this? Did you see this on the
I
news?
did.
you
And
see
I
this?
love
Let's
I love the girl that she's
Okay, well, let's set this up well. because like Sophie Cunningham.
No, that was
I
the,
love
that was
her.
the overview.
Oh,
now
yeah.
we do the details.
Okay, well,
yeah.
anyway, Sophie Cunningham has now become like the darling of the white supremacist movement, simply because she is a white woman who is like battling, the black women who are dominating the WNBA.
It goes back further than that. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Barb.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
never realized that until she posted this, but I never got that vibe from her. I
So-
never got that vibe.
But
no.
she doesn't have to be though, because Taylor Swift wasn't a white supremacist either, and they still
And they
latched on
ran
her
with it, yeah.
because she was their I guess preeminent
Yeah.
blonde white
I
girl.
gotcha.
That
A
they
month
all
ago,
wanted to
Sophie
impregnate.
Cunningham said men should not be in women's sports.
Yeah,
And again, this is a tired, old, played out opinion of an uninformed idiot. Because, and I'm
it's
going to
also
say,
a straw man.
can I look at?
Yeah.
That's not happening.
yeah.
There are more Klan members in Union County than there are trans athletes in the country.
Yeah.
There are more Klan. Never mind. I'm not going to say about the city council.
There are more laws on the books about trans people than there are trans athletes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're down under 7 across the entire country.
Right,
You know.
yeah.
So Sophie Cunningham says this, but she said this in a professional women's basketball league,
Mm-hmm.
which I hope you're all sitting. Contains a lot of lesbians.
Very much so.
So
Newsflash.
when you are a white single, not single, she's dating like one of these. She's dating like one of the
She's
Tate
liter-
brother type of bullshit people. you know?
Maybe he's a black
Anyway.
guy. If
Oh,
like,
I
yeah.
okay.
So,
she's-
so anyway,
this
so
is
there
why
she
it's
is. She's doing this whole thing where she's a white straight woman playing professional sports in a league with a lot of black athletes and lesbians, and she
Yeah.
decides to run her mouth on something she doesn't know.
Right.
And so, like, one of the coaches that they were playing against wear, like, trans lives matter type of shirt, you know what I
Right.
mean? And so she became this darling of the right-wing media again
Ew.
for something that, like, a week later, her teammates were hating on her. The rest of the league was hating on her. Like, the world was hating on her because it's like,
She brought a bunch
Yeah.
of smoke to these people that.
and then of course she does what everyone else does. Can't we just focus on basketball?
Right. Yeah.
And so she didn't walk back her comments as much as she realized I should have kept my mouth fucking shut.
Yeah.
So that happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So a year ago, go ahead. You had something to say?
No. I had something foul to say about Michelle, but I'm gonna refrain.
Plenty-
Jesus came into my heart.
There's plenty of time on the show. But a year ago, Sophie Cunningham, egregious foul, flagrant foul,
Yeah.
2.
She committed on somebody else.
She
you're
got
saying.
committed
Yeah.
on someone else, got penalized and kicked out of the game.
Yeah.
Ejected, I guess, is the official
There
term.
you go. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, what a wonderful enforcer. She's really protecting her team out there.
Absolutely.
She's making sure blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So there's that like
Yeah.
white woman to save the world type of scenario.
Right.
And then a year later, she gets hit, and it's a flagrant 2. The woman's ejected.
Yeah.
And it's what a thug.
A thug. Yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah.
What, I think the Florida AG weighed in and was
my
like,
God.
oh, shit. And this will all tie back because Michelle posted that clip, and then she said, more from the tolerant folks. And of course, tolerant is her quote for like anyone who's left is
It's
tolerant.
a pejorative for left. Yeah. But again, like.
I
How
appreciate,
terrible.
Yeah, like that's what you're gonna call me to make me feel bad. Tolerant?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Do you know what
I'll
this
take
word
it.
means?
Yeah.
Like I really feel like you don't.
Thank
know.
you. May I have another?
Like, do you know what
That's like-
cunt means?
It's like when they try and.
She knows what it means. She looks in the mirror every day.
It's like when
Oh, that looks like a cunt.
they call you educated, as if that's like a terrible thing too. It's like, oh, you people with your book smarts, you people with your reading
And you're reading
and your Arabic numerals.
Let's get rid of these books.
Yeah.
your commas. Anyway, so so Michelle puts this up there, and immediately, the
Yeah.
comment section just goes off.
Yeah.
Like
I was shocked.
I was not.
I really was.
I was
that they would
mortified.
stoop that
Yeah.
gutter.
So
Wow.
So I'm sure
Wow.
Kevin being the studious and thorough producer that he is, he's going to put up some of these comments. And
Actually,
like
I'm not.
on the screen right here.
You've got to.
I'm not. And do you know why? Because I already did a blog about this. You can find it at changeformonroe.com.
And what a blog it is. I
And
heard
what-
lots of compliments at East Frank today, by the way.
Really?
I did.
Of all the places.
Yeah.
I know. Shocker.
Was it about the blog or was it like other things?
It
like
was
my
about
new goatee
Kevin
or
did a
the hair?
really good job on. Yeah.
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 It was very thorough. I
was
appreciated
excellent,
It. Yeah.
by
Because
the way.
I'm studious.
You read books.
I capitalize my sentences.
Educated motherfucker.
I did not call the 4th grade my senior year.
Like Kevin Murray. Oh, whoops.
Oh, we put his name out here.
Oh, sorry.
We better start doing.
Look at stardom.
Burn some sage.
Yeah.
Anyway, but here's the thing that I want to talk about is Michelle puts this up there and the just nastiest comments. And I'm talking N-word.
Gutter trash.
They put the N-word
Yes.
Oh, I
out
mean,
there.
there was like, some people using the word primate, some people using the word
Monkey.
monkey.
But here's
Chimp,
what's so funny
thug.
is now
Yeah.
I only checked a couple of them, but I don't think one of them had a real profile because they're cowards.
Oh no. That's the problem is that they're so brave. They were
Well,
all real.
And a lot of them were out of state.
A lot of them were, it's like from Idaho. Someone's calling her
Yeah.
a chimp on Michelle Ball's
She must have
photo.
posted it on some kind of weird
Yeah, she did like
page
an
to
ad
get some-
thing and
Oh my
yeah. So,
God.
I mean, probably. So allegedly, cunt. So anyway, so as we're looking at this, here's the thing: is that like all these comments pop up, and we have our local guy. I'm sorry. Let me do a shout out to KD. Was the one who was grabbing all the screenshots and reposted this, and she put it into like Monroe local businesses. Like, hey, just so you know, this is the person who's running for city council, and in there, that's where the locals are really like, I didn't see her say anything racist. Which again, dog whistle blog, check it out.
It does. Okay. Yes, please go read the blog
It's
because
excellent.
Kevin does a really good job of breaking this
He
down.
does. And he spends a lot of time.
She doesn't have to say the racist thing. All she provides is the springboard for the racist to come up.
And so one of our local, I swear to God, I'm the only good Kevin in Monroe. So
Yeah.
another Kevin jumps on there, every time someone says something that you don't like, we're racist. I'm like,
Oh.
here's the actual N-word in the comment.
Right.
That's
You're
what I'm
talking
calling a
about
racist.
You
The
took that out
Kevin
of-
with no friends?
Yeah.
No, the other
Oh,
Kevin.
a different one.
Yeah.
With also no friends.
Oh, all right.
You
But it's
took-
like,
you
if the
took
hood
that-
fits, motherfucker.
You took that out of context, sir. There's a context that makes me less racist.
And so anyway, so that goes down. But here's the fun part is that those comments were up for 24, 36 hours.
At
and
least.
finally, I mean, she was getting ratioed by us in there.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like basically like, you horrible, how dare you leave these comments up?
Right. Yeah.
For anyone out there, I just want to, we're going to do a quick circle back.
I wonder. Go ahead. I wonder if I'm still banned from her. I want to check that out.
She
while
doesn't
you're
like
talking.
anyone with any kind of intelligence whatsoever. But she leaves my husband. Anywho. So yeah.
So she can't delete comments, right? It's like, oh, well, and everyone's in there making excuses like, oh, how could she possibly delete comments and blah, 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 blah. I would like to do a callback. Last week, Michelle said, what's your go-to place in Monroe?
Yeah.
Where would you take someone visiting from out of town first place? Every single comment that said East Frank was deleted within seconds.
Of
Boy,
course.
there's a transparent woman.
Yes. So we're going to
Bitch.
talk about that in a minute. But the idea that those comments were gone in seconds. But when she leaves the N-word up there for 36 hours, she was doing that on purpose. She was trying to get that element to come to her aid and then delete them and say, I never expected that.
Oh, well, I tell you. Okay, so it looks like I can find her Michelle Ball for City Council page. but,
Yeah, that one's
I have been
meh.
banned from the
Yeah.
balls in your court page.
Balls.
Yeah.
He said balls. I'm sorry.
But yeah, here's the thing: if you've got a cadre of racists following you around, like and like kind of being your MC in the background, your like when
gross.
you make a nice when you say a good thing,
You say
everybody's
rah
behind
rah,
you.
you count on other people to say sis boom bop.
Right, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's great. That's so much better.
I better
than
write that down. I just
Yeah,
came up with that.
That's my next
We
tattoo.
need a
Yeah.
we need a sound effect.
What? Oh,
It's too late now.
Everybody just
Great
clapped
job,
for
guys.
Kevin right there. That was really good. But yeah, if you've got a cadre of fucking racists like showing up to like, give you high fives, you might want to check your own message and like,
Well,
think
the point
about-
is that's what she was targeting.
Oh no, yeah, we all know it.
Like
I'm
if I sit there and I
A
put
normal
something out
person
there,
would be like,
I'm being a little pedantic here, saying, hey, you may want to like, check out your friend list. If if you're saying, where'd all these racists come from?
oh no, she's perfectly proud of all of her racist friends.
I've seen it so many times that someone that I follow or I like, oh my God, this was the funniest story ever. Did you see the lesbian who was making the carabiners?
No.
No.
Lesbian decided to start making carabiners a couple of years ago, except she named her company pretty poorly.
Oh, was it like? Oh, can I guess it?
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Go for it.
Flick your beaner.
No.
That was good though, right?
If we didn't already have a name for this
That's
episode.
our new band.
That's our new band. No, she actually just said beaners.
Okay.
And
Oh.
there
got
you
it.
go.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
if you don't have that mindset,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you don't really know.
Right.
And I'll tell you,
No.
like, my sister's going to, she doesn't hear the story, but my mother growing up, we had a jelly bean bag that she would put like her little things in. And she used to call my sister and I her little beaners, her little jelly beaners.
Yeah.
And my sister
Yeah.
was in the store in like Southern California with her Mexican fiance and saw a tiny little baby and said, "Oh, look at the cute little beaner."
Oh.
Because she didn't know that was actually a derogatory term
Yeah,
for
right.
a Mexican person.
I swear to God, we just took the baby out of the bath. His back was wet.
Like, that's just a coincidence, So if you don't know these things, you don't know these things. And she did not know these things.
Yeah.
So as soon as people showed up in her comments and were like,
Hey,
hey girly.
can I point this out to you real quick?
She immediately was apologetic, changed the name of her company, and went through all that stuff to make it right.
Yeah.
Michelle did not do that. Michelle did not say, I had no idea that these horrible people would show up
surprised.
in my comment section and say these things. She would just start to delete the most egregious of them, leave some of the other ones up, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we have copies.
But
we have receipts.
And they all have, well, actually, I think like the earliest screenshot we actually had was like 10 hours. It wasn't even like 4 minutes.
wow.
It was like 10 hours it was sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, she's a busy woman posing for pictures.
So,
I mean,
Yeah. Today, at the end of today's podcast, we're going to substitute Ball for eating a satchel of Richards.
By the way, it's no longer Ball, it's Ballsger.
Ballsger. That's right. Because one, Michelle Ball is not smart enough to do any of this on her own.
Yeah, she
Oh my
has
God.
lots
I'm
of
like,
handlers.
okay, so when you said that she was taking pictures out in front of businesses and stuff like that, I just assumed that she was with the business owners. No. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
It is sad.
She is
Spent
just
$0 at every single one of those businesses.
She is just taking pictures out in front of their
Yeah.
door, like
Yeah.
she's gonna
Yeah.
go in and like, nope, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. She is actually in a business here with books in her hands. I wonder what books those are.
$7K a month
Yeah, that is what she's
is what she gets paid
being
from
given.
her pedo
Yeah,
ex-husband.
I wonder how long that goes
Yeah.
on for. Do we know? Just curious.
Until she stops keeping his secrets.
Yikes. All right.
Folks, it's all downhill from here until November. So anyway,
So, how are dog whistles used by politicians?
basically exactly how Michelle did it.
Okay.
That was very much the thing, kind of another example, which segue.
Oh,
We love a good segue.
Yep.
Burns recently posted about the homeless problem near the shelter in downtown Monroe.
Okay.
Now, as a person who is trying his hardest to be sympathetic to people in need,
Yes.
I find any kind of an attack on the shelter and on the people who have to use those services to be disgusting. And I do not like it when someone says, I'm a Christian, and let me attack these people in
right.
need.
Jesus would never do that.
I will double check, but I'm fairly certain that Burns has never gone there with his church group to prepare a meal.
No.
He has never put together care packages of socks and backpacks and stuff like this.
I bet she's never even prayed for them. No.
No, he has, but only
Really?
in public when people can see.
Oh, pictures and whatnot.
In
Gotcha.
private, when he's at home, just with him and his wife, like fucking around, and then they turn the cross upside down. And they're like, pray for those homeless people to just go away, type of thing.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. That is what, like, they really just want the people to go away. I'm probably jumping the jumping the point here, but you know, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So, but the idea is that in his post about the homeless shelter and the issues, there's a picture of 4 black dudes under a tree.
Yeah.
And there's a car pulled over.
Yeah.
And I mean,
there's a car stopped in the road, not pulled over.
Oh,
right. I mean, it stopped. It's got brake lights on. So I don't even think it's in park. But, you know, they're like 5 or 6 ways, might be chatting through the window or something like that.
Yeah.
That is a dog whistle, because there were the people making connections that they wanted to based on race.
Yeah, well, it's in a post of like, these are the problems that we're having with the homeless people, and then you just post a random picture
of
like 4 just nondescript black guys
who were just in the vicinity,
out.
which, by the way, that's also right next to the park.
Yeah.
You know, so it could have been just 4 dudes enjoying the park, not necessarily connected to the homeless shelter.
Yeah, hanging out under a tree. Yeah.
And the other pictures were a sign was knocked over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Because means
those homeless people with their cars
and their damn signs,
and
their hatred of signs and their cars, and
you
know, and then there was like trash. Which trash, great, there's trash, and it was addressed at the council meeting where he talks about they've hired contractors in the past to pick up trash and do this stuff. So later on, our friend Abigail Pepper.
Yeah.
Remember that name.
Running for city council.
And she went out there and cleaned up trash around the homeless shelter.
Sure.
The other
day. That's what
because
you
she
do.
saw it happen in the council. She's like, well, let me go pick up this trash. And she went and picked up the trash.
Hold on.
Meanwhile, Burns is still out there whining and crying. Look at these homeless people walking away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was he doing that?
Yeah.
Wow.
4 drink Kevin is different. So, you know, the idea of, you know, the reason that Burns got turned on to this is because the homeless shelter nearby was complaining.
No, the people around the homeless shelter?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Okay, so when they were, just so you guys know, when they were building this homeless shelter, this was the big thing too. Anyway,
NIMBY?
Yeah, it was like the proximity of it to downtown was like a big fucking thing, and they just didn't, they didn't want to bring these homeless people closer to downtown. They want to hide them somewhere,
right?
So that we can pretend that this is not an issue within our community. And I tell you, I don't like the way that he conflates homelessness, drug addiction, and mental health issues.
Right.
Like those are always, like when he talks about homeless people, or people experiencing homelessness, I should say. Those are the things that he always has to tack onto as if these are descriptors of the people that are experiencing this.
Yep.
You either, because you're homeless, that either means you have a mental illness or you're on drugs. It doesn't have anything to do with economic reasons.
Well, there was, if I could, I just want to, there was a third reason brought up by Dotson.
Okay.
They want to be.
They want to be homeless. They enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which,
again, there are some people who, but I would put that under mental health issues if you choose to be homeless.
I guess. I mean, there's a whole different.
Yeah.
There's a whole
everyone's got
a
reason, and every single person has a different reason.
Yeah. Well.
But at the end of the day, when you look at the NIMBY, not in my backyard, for those of you who don't know, it's like, oh my God, I feel for these folks. I want to help out. Great. We're going to build a food bank right here. That's kind of close to my house.
Yeah.
Could we move that further down the road?
Do I have to see them?
And we saw this when there was I think it was a clinic for addiction that they wanted to put in.
They were going to put it in the old video store.
Yeah. And then they're like,
too close to town.
Too close to town.
Yikes.
Yeah. So there's that issue and stuff like that. And then, so they're kind of angry, and there are a couple points that I want to make about the council meeting. Mm-hmm. Is that Sir Luda, thank you for speaking into the microphone, muchly appreciated. Pointed out.
I was going to give her applause, but it's no big deal.
Yeah, you're applauding me and the secondary.
This is just
But she pointed out that the people that they were describing, and they're very, anecdotal with these stories, like, oh, this guy was like, hey, lady, what you got in the bag? When she's walking back with groceries, and it's like, did you feel threatened because they spoke?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
I mean, like,
to answer that question,
like
yes,
if I'm walking
yeah.
by, it's like, what do you got in the bag? And I'm like, nothing but dildos for your mom.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, like, have fun.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on. But the idea is that Sir Luda brought up the point of the issues that they're talking about. And they're talking about the populace, and they're talking about the people around the homeless center aren't actually people who always use the homeless shelter. That these are just people, you know, that are using the park, that are dealing drugs, that are doing this, you know what I mean? So it's like to, as you put it, like equate, you know, your proximity to the homeless shelter as you are now the responsibility of the homeless shelter.
Well, so just so we're clear, like, I would say probably about 100% of everybody that's in the homeless shelter is taking care of this, or is taking advantage of these services, like, you know, living there and things like that. They have family.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and like, there are people that they know who may be coming in and, like, you know, not necessarily visiting there, but definitely, like, these people have other people that they're going to be around in their little circle.
If you and I were to go downtown right now and hang out in that park,
Yeah.
this is what Burns was talking about. Is like, oh, I saw some dude with a beard and some dude with a fucked up goatee down there causing trouble.
No, but they wouldn't say that.
It's like,
though.
well,
no,
dude,
nobody's going to take a picture of me and you.
We were
and say
just
that,
kicking a hacky sack.
White.
Yeah, because we're white.
You're
yeah,
white.
that's the whole thing. Yeah, nobody's gonna take a picture of four white dudes standing on the corner talking to another, and post that as
Right.
if like this is evidence of you know, the degenerates that are down at the homeless shelter. Like, again,
Degenerates wear shirts like this.
they don't.
Yeah.
No,
They have tattoos though.
they do. Way to go, dude.
Yeah. I ruined it for us.
Yeah.
People would have thought that we were on Wall Street.
Yeah. But again, you know, like us pointing out the obvious, you know, that's what makes us racist.
Right.
We're the racist ones because, you know, we point out their racism. I mean, and it's the same thing that they did in Michelle Ball's post. It's like, where did Michelle, make an explicit statement of, like, wanting to burn puppies?
She's literally like, here's a picture of an animal shelter and matches.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't say to set the dogs on fire.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of what was happening with the homeless shelter.
Well, nobody's ever accused Burns of being, I guess, careful with his words, or, you know, sincere.
Yeah. Well, considering he doesn't even write his own fucking words. Oh, except for a few questions that I got coming up.
Yeah.
But the fun thing was watching this council meeting is the police chief, for the most part, was like, hey, I'm here to listen. But
He's useless.
being in the business that I'm in, you know.
What kind of business is that, Kevin? You knocking some
Bless your heart.
breaking knees?
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Hey, that's a nice city you got over
breaking
there.
some knees around here?
Be
or
ashamed if something happened to it.
So I do not have bookie money. Please do not start sending me bets. But the concept is that you quickly realize that there is no one solution to a problem, whether it's hunger, homelessness, poverty. You cannot sit there and say, if we just did this, it would go away.
Oh yeah, no.
And I do commend the police chief that Barb is going to start beef with.
Listen, I already have beef with that little squirt.
Oh yeah, that's true. He has kicked her husband out of several meetings. Yeah. But that's literally like, you're my sheriff. You know, that's
Yeah.
Burns. He's like, you're my sheriff. Kick him out.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me text you.
I don't-
Remove that guy.
I don't like bald guys. So the idea is that there is no one solution, and the chief said there is no one solution.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're here to work to make this better. We can't solve homelessness. We're not going to solve every problem right now with a decision. And I liked that idea. And Franco spoke up, and he was like, what's the lighting situation? And there are studies, because that's how we live. I don't know if you knew this, but, you know, we live on studies. If you light up that area, you will see a drop in crime.
Yeah, sure.
And the chief of police stood up there and said, yeah, we did that around the farmer's market. We just put up more lighting and bam,
Yeah.
Oh,
you know.
Huh. So
Yeah. So there's
know.
that aspect of it. Mm-hmm. No one? Okay, I'm going to continue on.
No, go right
But
ahead.
then the other part of it is they were talking about, like, hundreds of calls have come in to complain. And all I can think about is, do you use TikTok? Have you seen some fucking bitch complain because someone's parked too close to the line and they call the cops? You know what I mean? It's like
I'd like to see the stats.
I would love
I
to
would
see the
really
stats.
love to see the stats.
Let's talk
'cause
about
I think
how
that
many
little
arrests.
Squirt
Oh,
is
I was
full
going
of
to say,
shit.
let's what we need is
No,
like,
he's 100% right that there were hundreds of calls, but they were coming from people who you remember 10 years ago that haircut you had?
Yeah.
Yeah, with haircuts like that.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like a bunch of fucking Karens that were like, I saw someone out back and they had a backpack and the backpack was green and green is a gang color.
yeah.
You know, type of nonsense.
He had a bandana on.
He had a bandana on. It was purple, but still don't want to risk it.
Right.
You know, so anyway, that's kind of what's happening. But yeah, so I do have more on this, but I've been talking for a long time.
No, continue. I'm enjoying this.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the things that Dotson had to say?
Oh my God, this dumb motherfucker. Okay. so he's like talking.
Here's the top 10 things that Dotson said. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have that.
You could come up with many.
I will give you, he has 0 top 10 things.
Yeah, well,
You know,
I was going to say top 10 dumbest things
Yeah,
that Dotson's,
he's looking down at his script written by someone else, you know, that's like, I'm going to stop here. We're going to. I feel like when we do these episodes, we do not really convey how stupid these two gentlemen really
well,
are.
I mean, have at it. Let's go.
You know what I
What are
mean?
we
Like, I
waiting
feel
for?
like we're treating them like equals and opponents in a game of chess. And we are dealing with stupid people who have great media.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, so they are very good at like catering to the lowest common denominator, which is hate and fear.
That's math.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah.
It's time for me to go.
And, you know, but again, it's like conjecture and all this other stuff. I mean, that's the whole thing. Going back to the Gary Anderson thing, I've said this in I think it was one of the last episodes. Gary Anderson doesn't have to be like arrested or convicted of anything. They just bring it up in the media, and then all of a sudden, the people that are on
Every
Facebook.
time I open Facebook, there's another post about him someplace else. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on. There's
That's what I'm
nothing
saying.
there. What are you doing?
But
when
it's-
you find something, then
but-
let's talk.
But again, all they have to do is just say the thing. I mean, I was going to bring it up, you know, with Michelle Ball. This is the Willie Horton ad. From if you don't know what Willie Horton is, go look up.
That's what I call my penis.
Right. that's the was it Reagan? I'm sorry, I'm losing now.
No, Willie Horton.
No.
It's your story, man.
Reagan ran the Willie Horton ads, which were basically just dog whistles from back in the day. It was like just showed this black man who got out of prison and like, you know,
And then they made up the welfare queens.
welfare, yeah, all this other stuff. So I mean, again, like all you have to do is just plant that seed in people's brains and just stand back and watch it grow.
You know, and we don't do this very often, usually because I'm the one who says we're not allowed to do this. But we're seeing it right now with the Roy Cooper thing when they're like, Roy Cooper
was
released
literally gonna bring that up
3,500
too.
prisoners. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, no, he lost a lawsuit
Yeah.
forcing him to release 3,500 prisoners.
Right, yeah.
You know, like, you know,
And then you know, just to again bring the dog whistle all the way back around, is that they'll have that, you know, like a grieving black father who was like, Roy Cooper, my son's dead because of Roy Cooper.
no, it's
know.
even
That one.
it's even
Yeah.
worse than that. All he says is, my son died.
Yeah.
He does not connect it to one of the people that Roy Cooper even released. Go back and watch it. All he says is like, and it was kind of like,
But he does say like Roy Cooper's been in politics
for
like
40 years. He
Yeah.
releases people,
Yeah.
criminals.
Yeah.
My son was killed by a criminal.
Wasn't this because of COVID though? That all
Yes.
these people had to
Yeah.
be
And,
released.
and again, it
Yeah.
was like the DOJ was the one who was like, you have to start releasing people because it's spreading through the prisons.
Right. Yeah.
And Roy Cooper was like, fuck off, they're in prison for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, because Roy Cooper is anything but a goddamn progressive.
Dude, he's running ads right now talking about all the people that he arrested. like
Exactly.
drug dealers and murderers. And like, I'm just like, good. Who the fuck are you pitching this ad to, Roy Cooper? I
know?
just, Jesus Christ, man. Okay.
Well, because they're always targeting. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we're watching all of that with the dog whistles and stuff like that. So there's fucking Dotson,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with his big Neanderthal brain. I think he was a fucking Marine.
Do I have to bring up the fact that Dotson is also a dog? Sorry.
Dachshund.
Is it Dachshund? Oh, shit. God damn
Close enough.
it. You're
Close
right.
enough.
Give me your drink.
No, it is. It's Das Hound, German for the hound.
Sound.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I did
You
that.
want to Google that while I'm
You
talking?
can
Nope.
cut all this, producer. Make me look smarter, producer.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
No, we have
Fix
to
this in
allow him to
post.
look stupid once in a while.
Fix
Once in
this
a while.
in post, asshole.
No, just let my mouth run and put in something smart. Just overdub something smart.
Kevin is a great producer. So anyway, so there's Dotson. He's talking to the police chief. He's like, well, okay. And I'm paraphrasing here. All right. Go back and watch the fucking meeting. He's like, okay, so can we arrest people?
For what, sir?
For what?
Yeah.
Well, because people are telling me.
And then he's like, when you permanently ban someone from the premises, can we have people? And so that's when the director has to stand up. And Melissa, she stands up and she's kind of like, well, we're actually, due to the rules, due to our funding, and it's a county shelter, in case you didn't know, no, we can't ban people permanently. There are 2 types of bans, 3 days or 2 years. 2 years is like physical assault. Like if you lay hands on another person, you can get a 2-year ban, but there is no such thing as a permanent ban.
Because these are city services that citizens are that we're making available to citizens.
Right.
Yes.
That is the point.
As much as you don't want them to be, people who are experiencing homelessness are still fucking citizens, and they have all the rights of every other citizen that you.
And bad news for you, Burns, they also can vote.
Yeah.
So, 2 more homeless people voted in the last election, and you ain't fucking sitting in that chair. We never met, and there isn't this wonderful podcast telling you to go eat a bag of dicks every week.
Right.
So Dotson's like, well, can you arrest her? It's like, well, no. So they get Melissa up there to answer some questions. She's the director of the community shelter, and she's like, okay, well, no, that's not how this works. And he's like, okay. And Dotson immediately is like, well, have you ever refused the police to come onto your property? And she's like, no. It's public property.
Why would she do that?
And exactly. So it was like this whole thing where it's like, well, can the cops come up and put a microscope up their ass? You know what I mean? And it was like going from like one step to another where it just got weirder and weirder.
Can we just violate their rights outright?
Which flock cameras coming soon. Yeah. So she's sitting there and she's looking at it and she's like, well, no. She's like, we have one area that is off limits to everybody. That's the dormitory area. That's where, people expect a modicum of privacy.
I mean, yeah, sure.
She said, and he's like, okay, so if they come up and they want to arrest someone, they can go back there and get them. And she's like, again, no, and he's like, well, if they come up and they give you a name, and she's like, then we'll go back and bring them up.
Why does he have such a hard on for going after people?
Because he's a fucking cop.
Oh, that's right.
40%.
Slipped my mind.
40%. So with that being said, that's what's happening with Dotson. He wants everyone arrested. He wants, and he's like,
throw them around.
Right. So confused, about all that stuff. And then Burns kind of has the realization.
Did you see it go?
I did.
Just a little light bulb.
Don't worry. It wasn't like one of those
not a
big
light
fucking
bulb.
like GE things.
No, it's a little Christmas tree bulb.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
And it was blue because he kind of forgot that he was a Republican, because it's like, and it goes off for a second. He's like, well, wait a minute. Dotson asked that. I got to ask a stupider question than that.
I can't let him out stupid me.
Right. This is the contest that we've been having since day one. So let's do it. And so I have it typed down. What would it take to change this destination to family only?
It's a small world after all.
So he calls the community shelter a destination.
He's asking the
Like
community
it's a
shelter.
fucking vacation.
As though people are like, hey kids, Disney World, homeless shelter. Where do you want to go for vacation this year?
Oh my God.
Do they have a pool?
And I'm telling you, like, kudos to Melissa for not,
Losing it.
Laughing at him.
Yeah.
right? Because she kind of like takes a minute to comprehend everything, and she's like,
Let me take your hand like a small child, like I would a small child.
and so she explains like, no, we couldn't do that.
And like at that point, if she were at all like wanting to like expose this dude's idiocy, like to the rest of us, like on full display, like she would probably just ask a couple clarifying questions that made him fumble all the way through the his explanation of like what family destination means, or what does he call it, family.
No, you go. What would it take to change this destination to family only?
Was it family only?
Yes.
So basically what he's saying is like the only people that are going to be allowed in the community shelter are going to be people like
With a family.
families.
Right.
The good old family values kind of.
And I'm assuming because of the man he is. He did not mean mixed race families or gay families.
Absolutely not. They don't. They don't matter.
And
There's no such
It's
thing.
hard at this point.
I'm sure he wanted to look up the dress to make sure that there was a vajayjay there and not a ween.
Just like trying to guess what this dipshit is getting after. Like, I don't know.
Single
like,
people are the problem.
No, yeah, I got you. I mean,
With cats.
So he's on this like thing, and Melissa's very patiently dealing with the dumbest man she's ever had to deal with in a
And she kept it off of her face.
well,
How she did that. She did a very good job.
Very well, Melissa.
Kudos to
you
Melissa.
for not just running a really wonderful shelter and doing a great job there, but
Bravo.
also not really kind of pointing out how Burns is just dumb.
well, I've got it. I've received information under different circumstances, like good confidential information that says that this is not the first time in public meetings that he's asked dumb questions. Let's put it that way.
No.
Like, yeah, he's dumb. You know, like they say, oh, you can't ask a dumb question. It's like he's a dumb person who asks questions, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I mean, it's just like by definition,
Yeah,
whatever
it's inevitable. Yeah. So this goes on, and so Melissa's kind of explaining to him, So finally, he circles back to it, corporate speak for our desk jockey over here. Yeah. So he circles back, and he's like, "So what would it take to be family only?" He's like, "Would you need another shelter?" And she's like, "Yeah, we need to build another shelter." And he's like, "Okay, thank you very much."
Feverishly
Not
writing
happening?
something down. Yeah,
Let me write this down, and he's drawing a turkey over his hand. Fucking idiot. So, again.
Yes.
Do you think the stupid competition is over? And just to be
mean,
clear, not the stupid competition, the competition of the stupids.
No, I don't.
No,
No.
it's not. There's more.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
All right. So while the director of the community shelter is standing up in front of these folks,
Yes.
all right, these folks who conflate homelessness with addiction, with mental illness, and all that nonsense, there's Dotson. Mm-hmm. Well, they're bringing in homeless people from other areas.
Really? Did he bring receipts?
I was talking to this business owner on 74. They said there was a homeless person outside there. They'd never seen them before.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. I mean, that's what we in the business call evidence.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
he was a cop.
So luckily, Melissa tried to, correct him right away, and she's like, "That's not true." And
Even if it was.
Even if it was, here's the other part of it is it's the Union County Community Shelter.
Yes.
And they give priority to Union County residents.
What? No. Hold
And
on,
it fills
wait.
every night.
Okay.
Nope, we're getting it. We're getting to how horrible fucking Christians these fuckers
No,
are.
I get it. But here's the thing: when you say that it's like supposed to service Union County residents, these people don't have residence.
Right.
By definition, they're experiencing homelessness, so they don't have residencies. You know what I'm saying? So point being is like if somebody who was born in Charlotte decides to walk their ass into Union County and now they're homeless and decide that like in Union County I want to try and acquire a bed in Union County homeless shelter. There's nothing saying that you can't have a bed here because you were you were born in Charlotte or whatever. You see what I'm saying? If they're homeless, if they're experiencing homelessness in Union County, they are totally welcome to use that facility once they've gone through.
They're welcome to the
checks.
services in Antarctica.
I was going to say they can go to Anson County. They can go wherever they find themselves. They can do this. So I'm not really sure what even the point that this guy was trying to get across.
He's trying to get across the point that he is not a real Christian.
Of course, but
shouldn't he be taking care? I mean, what would Jesus do?
Check ID. So anyway, so here's this. So this is happening.
check for penis.
Got a peen, got an ID.
Yeah.
These are the rules. So when he's bringing this up, Melissa tries to stop and say that's not true. And he used his experience as a police officer. Now, for those of you who don't know, he was not a police officer his entire career on the police force. He actually spent a large portion of it at the airport.
Yeah, the Charlotte Mecklenburg. Yeah,
Yes,
Charlotte
which
Douglas.
reasons will be coming on why that happened, why he was no longer
Interesting.
fit for street duty.
Yeah, you don't get placed on that duty for like
Yeah.
Exceptional behavior.
Yeah,
What a
yeah,
guy.
Right. Yeah.
No one says, "Thank you, here's an award. Welcome to the airport."
Yeah, we're going to give you.
You
some,
either start there or you end there.
Yeah.
So, so there's, Dotson again with the, well, I know when I was on the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department that people used to bring in their problems from other areas and just drop them off and stuff like that. And it's just like, I feel like this goes back to what you were talking with like Reagan and the welfare queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, this is hyperbolic storytelling that you are using to fearmonger.
It's mythology, man.
It's not real. It did not exist.
So again, these people have to when they can't justify their I guess
Hatred.
I would say hatred, but they're I was just saying their loathing of certain types of people. They have to make up mythologies about these people in order to justify their them wanting to at best ignore them, but at worst treat them as second class citizens. And what do you plan on doing? If this person is from another place, right? They're foreign to Union County, let's say. What are we supposed to do with the foreigners when they show up at our doorstep in need?
And should we not ask Burns and Dotson this question because we might be setting them on fire?
Yeah,
holy fuck, these people are cruel.
Yeah.
It was just straight up cruelty that I saw in this thing. And it was so funny because he'd be like, well, we got people coming in from other counties and I saw this. I was with my family in front of the Belk and there was a woman there and she came down she's always up and down 74 and I was with my family. But I just want to say that I love the shelter and I love what you're doing and I'm very, very compassionate.
And I'll pray for
and
you.
I feel
I'll
for
pray
everything that you're doing. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And I'm
Again,
sorry. I'm just going to say it because no one else is allowed to say it. Melissa couldn't say it. The chief of police couldn't say it. No one else. Fuck you, Dotson.
Yeah. Everyone, I'm straight to the fucking camera.
Yep.
You're a piece of shit.
You're a
dude.
piece of shit.
I mean,
get the
really,
fuck out of here.
if your solution to homelessness is to hide these people away or try and pretend that it doesn't exist
Or arrest them.
or to try and blame the fact that society has a certain percentage of homeless people or people experiencing homelessness and trying to blame it on the personal failings of those people and not the society that they live in, then again, you're a piece of shit and you're trying to justify your bigotry. So eat a bowl of dicks.
A bowl. Oh,
yeah.
we've
We've
They
upgraded
get a
from
whole
bags.
bowl?
Yeah. I mean, well,
Man.
they deserve it.
They really do.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I have a question for you guys.
Ooh, is it favorite color ice cream? Or favorite color? God damn. I just want everybody to know that I am just dog tired right now. And the fact that I'm even on camera right now is it's a gift.
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
not editing any of this.
You shouldn't.
I love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the crossing the bridge in Monty Python. What is your favorite color?
Right.
Pink. No blue. Ah! All right.
Yeah.
So, last week, resident cunt and all around bad person, Michelle Ball, put up on her Facebook page, hey, where do you want to take people when they come to visit Monroe?
Right.
All right. And it got me thinking about why would a resident of Monroe have to ask this question? She's going for clicks.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
She's not trying to engage in real conversation.
No.
So my question should I start with you, Barb? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Barb, reasons why Michelle had to ask people what their favorite parts of Monroe were.
Well, one of the reasons I think is because she was locating a local bakery for a defensive donut shoot where she can pose heroically at the glass case, demonstrating her readiness to defend the religious freedom of pastry chefs everywhere against tyrannical cupcake regulations. Sorry.
That was oddly specific.
That was very detailed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. If someone, Michelle, if your email got hacked, I think I know who did it.
Come on.
Holy fuck. All right. Barb?
Um,
Got another. Oh, we're going to go to Steven. Steven?
I forgot the fucking question already. It's like,
why did Michelle have to ask people what their favorite thing to do in Monroe was?
Because she's a soulless, like an unhappy shell of a person who has no real hobbies other than
She knows.
Yeah.
She knows nothing of Monroe.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
I was getting to that.
If you don't start to bring up cupcakes pretty soon, this is
hurry up.
This is going in the cutting room floor here.
Is that right? Cupcakes, really? Okay, this is going over my head, so you're just going to have
She Googled things to do in Monroe, but unfortunately you can't delete the search results you disagree with.
Okay.
Barb.
She was trying to locate an antique butter churn so she can stroke and churn it lovingly, promising voters a swift return to the good old days of unpasteurized, unregulated municipal dairy.
There you go. Fuck Louis Pasteur. All right. She spent so much time telling Monroe what it should be that she forgot to find out what Monroe actually is.
Oh, that's a good one.
Steven, do you want to try one, or are you done?
Honestly, I don't know where you guys are reading this from. So.
Well, we had an outline.
We had an outline, and I did my homework for once.
Oh.
Pound it.
I'll go.
Dude.
Pound it.
Oh.
Hey, pound it.
You're missing it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
She was looking for a farmer's market that sells only traditional produce for assurance that the heirloom tomatoes were strictly grown using 1776 farming methods and 0 European fertilizers. You're welcome.
Oh, keep that bitch ready.
All right, who's next?
Me. Because nobody invites her anywhere anymore.
Right.
Because you're a cunt. All right, Barb, you're still going?
She was searching for a greasy spoon with a distressed American flag on the wall, specifically so she can be photographed aggressively eating a bacon cheeseburger to show she will never surrender to the woke vegan agenda.
Islam. That's
right. That's right. Islam is the new enemy right now.
I'm going to throw bacon on these people. That's their new thing. It's like, is it okay if I assault Muslim people by throwing bacon on them?
And I love it too, because people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to a store and buy bacon," and Muslim people are in the comment section like, "We don't care."
Yes,
because unlike Christianity, Muslims don't force their beliefs upon you.
Well, not only that, but like there are certain like Muslim, if I'm not mistaken, within Muslim culture, there is a carve out for like people who actually have different beliefs. Like they will literally sell you bacon. Ooh. In a Muslim country simply because they don't want to force that on you.
Yeah.
They are not allowed to eat it, but that doesn't mean they get to force you not to eat it, is what my point is.
Yeah. Speaking of not eating it, Michelle's husband. All right. Okay, here's another one. Why Michelle had to ask people what to do in Monroe. She hasn't been around town enough to know what people enjoy, so she decided to crowdsource a personality.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'm done.
You're done?
I'm spent. I gave it my all.
It wasn't really a recommendation thread. It was more of a check to see which restaurants don't let the pickles touch on their sandwiches.
Oh. Yes, indeed.
You got to cut those spears up. Yeah.
Divide them right down.
Yeah. She needed suggestions for places where people already agree with her. Unfortunately, Google Maps doesn't have a racist bitch acceptable lunch filter yet. Because apparently the best way to learn what Monroe loves is to ask Monroe, delete Monroe's answers, and then announce what Monroe loves. Exactly what we want in an elective representative.
Honestly.
And we're done.
Yeah. I'm assuming that was number 10.
And that, well, I don't know. I lost count, but I skipped over the ones I didn't like as much. And Steven, I hope you learned your lesson about homework assignments.
Yeah, I did. Very much so.
It's pretty bad when Barb makes you look bad.
Not going to lie. That was really, I really thought I'd be reading all of them myself. So thank you, Barb, for joining us on this one.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Picking up my slack.
And we're just over an hour and 15 minutes. So I wanted to do one final fun conversation thing.
Okay.
Because, Barb, are you ready for Behind the Curtain?
I am. Let me just get there.
Okay.
Did you think I wasn't?
Yes.
Wow.
Everything that I know about you and history speaking, yes.
Is this our first installment?
This is our first installment of Behind the Curtain.
With Barb Kirton.
With Barb Kirton.
So I'd like to play a little fact or fiction Monroe lore.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So let's see who actually knows what goes on behind the curtain of Monroe. All right. So
Like how she tied that in.
round one. We'll be quick.
That's what she said.
The claim. All right. So Ludwig Dreams. The iconic band played by Ringo Starr of the Beatles and John Bonham of Led Zeppelin has manufactured its world-famous snare drums and marching percussion right here in Monroe since the 1980s. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Fact or fiction?
I can't think of a place where that happens. I'm going to have to go with, honestly, it's too very specific.
It's very specific.
To not be a fact. So I'm going to go with fact.
It is a fact.
It is
What's the name
definitely
of
a
the place?
Don't know.
All right.
In 1984, Ludwig moved its production facility to Monroe, North Carolina. Rock legends across the globe are keeping time on Monroe's craftsmanship. And Kevin's going to look and see.
I got to find this out. Where's the Ludwig factory? And did I just speak words?
Maybe.
We'll find out.
All right. Claim number 2. During Prohibition, downtown Monroe had a network of secret wine caverns beneath Main Street
True.
that were accessed through a hidden trap door behind the old hardware store counter.
Oh, no. I've met these motherfuckers. They got to be drunk.
Fact
Yeah.
or fiction?
Yeah, that's fact.
Stephen?
I mean, just to go against that, I'm just going to say fiction. I mean, this probably happened in Anson County instead.
Stephen wins.
Yeah. Was it Anson County?
Anson
Seriously?
County.
While Union County definitely had its share of illicit moonshine running through the woods, there was never a secret underground wine cellar beneath Main Street. Though if anyone is currently digging one under their boutique, be sure and let us know.
Yeah. Sounds like a rockin' good time.
All right. So I'm trying to decide which one.
So the Ludwig Musser factory is at the intersection of Broome Street and Mason Street.
Booyah.
Okay.
That was a very inappropriate booyah, but go ahead.
Sorry.
Continue on.
NASCAR on dirt. All right. So the claim. Before modern speedways, and you may already know this, Stephen, NASCAR's Premier Cup Series ran an official 250-lap dirt track race right here in Monroe back in the 60s. Fact or fiction?
Here in Monroe, I'm going to say fiction because I think I know where this place is, but it's not in Monroe.
It's fact. In 1966, the Independent 250 tore up the half-mile red clay dirt oval at Starlight Speedway in Monroe.
Oh, no, that's right. Okay, it's the fairgrounds behind...
The quarry.
No, it's
Everything's behind the
William.
quarry.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, everything's at the quarry. No, it's Williams Road Extension back there. It's behind. There's a fire station over there. Monroe Aquatic Center. Yeah, it's like it's kind of in that little area. The fairgrounds that are over there that are like near the Monroe Aquatic Center. It's like kind of behind it. That's where that place used to be. Yeah.
Okay.
And what road was that?
Williams Road Extension.
Road Extension, the name of my penis.
Daryl Derringer took home the checkered flag that year.
Any relation to Derringer the gun?
I don't believe so.
We're gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's make it sensational.
If Dotson can lie about homeless people being busted, we can lie in about a gun. We can lie about a gun. All right, go ahead, Barb.
All right. Last but not least.
Go.
Monroe was home to one of the richest and deepest gold mines of the Carolina Gold Rush era, which operated commercial shafts, giggity, pulling actual gold out of the ground all the way up until World War II. Fact or fiction?
That is definitely a fact.
I'm gonna have to say it's a fact, but God, we tried to do a garden in the backyard and it's all clay, so I don't know how they found gold. But
I know.
Reed's Gold Mine.
So long before
Gold Mine Road.
Yeah.
Ding. Long before California had its 1849 rush, North Carolina was the nation's gold capital. This
is not Reed's Gold Mine then. This Reed's Gold Mine is up 601, I think.
The famous Howie Gold Mine.
There you go.
Right here in the Monroe area was one of the state's premier producers, digging deep subterranean shafts, giggity, until federal wartime orders halted in 1942.
As soon as they made child labor illegal.
There you go.
Right.
if you've got a weird piece of local lore you want me to investigate next week.
Weird piece.
Yeah.
Weird piece.
What did you think I said?
Nothing.
Penis?
Nothing.
Look at him looking at the camera. If you've got a weird piece of local lore you want me to investigate, slide on into my messages and I'll check it out for you.
That's Steven at commonheart.org.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to start making sure your inbox. I feel like Steven's kind of explored some like shady sites under that profile.
Oh, you think?
And his like inbox is now spam. Like nothing but spam.
I feel like he's
Yeah.
been peeking.
Oh.
like
Whoa.
penis extenders and single women
There
in
you
your
go.
areas.
I've got
and-
some cool duck extenders if anybody needs them.
I don't think that's what they're called.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, that's it for me.
Thank
I
you,
did
Barb. That was
my quick
amazing.
segment.
I would love to applaud you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well done. Well done. We didn't know what Barb was going to do with that.
And you never
segment.
will. And you never will.
All right. She comes hard. She comes fast, but we're done.
When
We're
she
satisfied.
comes.
We're satisfied. All right. So the final thing that I wanted to do kind of that was kind of a light note, but I want to do an even lighter note because we had to talk about that cunt Michelle forever. You have $25,000 and a month. What would you fix in Monroe? Steven, go.
What? $25,000 in a month?
Yes.
Oh man. Just because I wish this had happened a long time ago, I would probably I would enclose the farmers market area and make that, because when I was selling there
Is it
on a
because
regular
your
basis,
nipples get hard when you're out there?
it is. No, when I was selling there on a regular basis, like part of the upfits that they had always talked about was putting walls around the entire thing, and then you could basically leave some of your merchandise there or something like that, and people could come in at their leisure and buy things from you, and then you wouldn't have to be there from was it 8 to 12 Saturdays.
Plus, it'd be all season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like, so to me, that would be a self-serving way to, I guess make the farmer's market much more hospitable to customers and vendors alike.
I would say that this is probably one of the most conservative things I've ever heard you say, because this is definitely like this helps me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
well, but again, it's just something like off the top of my head that I know that
You got the outline. It didn't have to be off the top of your head. You
Oh,
know that,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
I mean, you assume that I read things.
I knew that you
No,
didn't.
we did not.
That was
assume
actually
that.
kind of...
Yes.
We joked about that before the show even started.
Okay.
Would everyone please
Wonder if he
refer
read
back
today.
to, never mind, open up for the first time, the outline that I've been working on for 2 weeks. Continue on, sir.
There you go. So, yes.
That's it.
I'm good.
All right.
Yep.
Barb also prepared with this segment as well.
I would create Project Greenheart and Community Roots, and that would be a turnkey downtown neighborhood pollinator and community raised bed garden.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I believe, do we have a community garden? I thought we had one
Supposedly
nearby,
we do,
near the library.
because I've tried to look into it, and I keep getting people going, "We already have that."
Yeah.
No,
all
that
right.
was the community garden you're thinking of by the library is now where that was owned by
It's
a
been
church.
bought out by private capital and...
Well, no, it was owned by a church. It was a lot owned by a church, and they were like allowing community members to come out there and have like a small plot, and that was a community garden. But then the church, I guess they needed the money, sold the 3 lots, and now there's homes there. As far as like having a city-run community garden, though, I don't think there is anything like that. I mean, there might be like some spots here and there where like the city has like planted, shrubs or some sort of like landscaping or something
Yeah,
that they
but that's-
maintain, but it's nothing that like the community is like involved in maintaining or can plant things that they're on
Yeah.
there. I really like that idea, though. To me, having more input from volunteers is really where to me anyway, that's where like a lot of like just feeling of ownership that you're trying to like propagate within the within the community.
Giggity.
Yeah, that was a terrible one.
It really was.
It
What?
really was. But she beat me to all the other ones. But
Yeah.
I left this one alone.
in my defense, she was reading off a script, so she knew where the giggity was coming.
Right. Yeah. No, but I think that's a great idea.
Never wanted to do a
thank you.
surprise giggity.
Yeah.
You want to know where the giggity is coming? All right. Mine.
It's always from behind.
I can't. And on that note.
So mine is actually a recycled idea, and a shout out to one of our favorite people in town. I want a fucking skate park.
Oh, sure.
Now,
Yeah.
I got to tell you that my reasons are altruistic and not very selfish, like Steven's, I don't want my nipples to get hard when I'm selling stuff at the farmer's market.
I don't.
idea.
Just so everybody's clear, I don't sell there anymore.
And his nipples were never hard, okay?
Well, no, I'm not going that far.
Kevin's really into his nipples.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice nipples.
yeah. I mean, they really.
It doesn't happen often, but some mistakes need to be cut. In order to make it up to you, here's a video of our mayor asking the stupidest question imaginable.
I really think that anywhere that you go, anywhere in the country, you're looking for things for teens to do in the area.
Sure.
And, the youth to get involved in something like that, the teens somewhere to go, and adults to kind of go where they can like read their book and watch their kids have fun.
Don't we
type
have
of
Easter
thing.
Frank for that?
Do we? Because I'll tell you, and I love East Frank. I go there,
Yeah.
but it's too fucking crowded. No, I don't care what Michelle says.
Yeah.
There's too many fucking people there,
Yeah.
and I do not like being.
Well, I mean, I think we're all, some sort of introvert, some sort of flavor of introvert. But it's me personally, it's the music.
What flavor of
I know.
introvert are you? What's your favorite color, introvert?
Delicious. No, is that a flavor? No, and it's me. I'm getting old, so the music is like.
Oh my God.
I know it is.
Well, the music's
like all the
usually
damn
good,
music.
but it's just loud.
Okay, so here's the thing. So like, I have sensory issues.
Of course.
Yeah, and so even as like this spry 18-year-old who is going out to clubs and stuff.
Yes, that's how the
Sure.
18-year-olds
This is
dance.
This is my dancing hands.
You
Barb,
are
you
old.
Barb, you have like 17. How old are yours?
Yeah.
17.
This
Yeah.
is how
Times
they
two.
dance,
This
right?
This is how they dance.
This
now.
is how they dance.
Absolutely.
And
They
if
just don't dance.
If they don't,
I'm
it
in a
will be
box.
soon.
I'm
Yeah.
in a box.
If-
I'm in a box.
Yeah. No, but like, okay, so when you go into a loud restaurant or like a bar or something like, or a club, it's like the music is so loud. And like if you're trying to have a conversation, I know, with people beside you, you either can't talk at all or you have to yell over each other, and it's just like awkward as fuck.
And back when you were in your 20s, you had nothing interesting to say.
So the loud
And now
music
that we're
Yeah.
approaching 50
Yeah.
or over 50,
Yeah,
like we got shit to say. We have thoughts.
I'm
We
a
have
fucking delight.
Did you just call me out?
Picking a sentence from Kevin there.
Delightful.
No, I did not mention which one of the three of us was over 50.
Clearly, it's Kevin.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that would be my idea, would be a skate park. I think that would be a really great addition to Monroe. And I feel like we'd very much have like a Footloose situation happening as soon as it was proposed.
Oh, yeah.
Like Burns and Dotson and, Ball out there with their fucking signs.
Or
like,
what it would be is like,
wheels mean feels.
yeah, it would
You know?
you'd have the you'd spark up the controversy about whether or not scooters are allowed.
Right.
Roller blades. Are we going to allow those inline wheels to be here with our
Shameful.
It is.
Shameful.
Yeah.
God made Adam and four wheels,
Not Adam and Eve.
Adam and inline.
It kind of works.
It kind of works. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think that would be a fun addition to Monroe.
It is. All right. We've done enough. I think this is it.
Enough damage for the
Damage.
All right.
All right.
If you've enjoyed this podcast and found it useful, please subscribe, like,
And then check your mental health.
and hit that bell icon so you never miss an episode. We have a website, changefrommonroe.com. You can send us an email at either Steven. God damn, I can't even
Good
say my
Lord.
own name at this point. Like Steven, Kevin, or Barb at changefrommonroe.com. We love hearing from you, and we read all of your emails. We promise we reserve the right to read said email on the air. And actually, Michelle Ball, we are requesting an email from you.
Please, for the love of
It's not.
God.
It's Ballsger. Guys, she's
Yeah.
lost her identity.
And
Sorry.
I'm going to say it
Ballsger.
like fucking every typo. It's going to be on there. I'm going to screenshot it. We're not going to read it. It's going to be a screenshot. You fucking there, bitch.
Brace yourself, bitch.
So
Sorry.
you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Threads and all the socials except for Twitter, because
Fuck
Fuck
Elon.
Elon. You know what? Fuck Mark Zuckerberg too. I'm going to start putting that in there.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I haven't been on Facebook a lot lately, because it just gives me the fucking creeps. And as always,
Speaking of Michelle's ex-husband.
yeah, and as always, Consumer
Consumer
Satchel
Satchel
with
with
Richard
Richards.
Robert.